Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having an amazing day. Taking a quick look here at Ethereum Classic. This is a request from one of our community members here over on our Discord. So just thank you so much for requesting that I cover this. I believe it is Kratos, one of our newer members there. Again, congrats to our community members as well, our premium members for some nice profits there on ICP, Gala, ID, and what was it, Bake here recently. It's just a couple days ago. We're still waiting on a few more swing trades to come through, but getting close on a lot of targets. Really awesome stuff there. Congrats again. So let's take a look here at Ethereum Classic. We're just going to identify some key level supports, resistances. We're going to talk about a rising wedge pattern here that could possibly spell a potential reversal. A lot of this hinges on tomorrow, so be mindful of this. Please, 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 if you haven't already, pay attention to my Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. Quick heads up, we are looking at a big day tomorrow for the Fed meeting / potential inflation. That is November 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So watch the market. At that point, it's going to go volatile for at least a half an hour to an hour. As soon as Jerome Powell starts speaking at 2:30, things go nuts again. So again, just probably best to wait until that happens to trade, because again, it's kind of a flip of a coin. We never truly know. Market just wicks up and down instantly, and it's almost always a wreck city if you're using large leverage or position size. So please, please, please be careful. Anyways, the reason why that's relevant is because this could very well we could see a shift of momentum here from this coin. Because of that, we could preface that with every coin, of course, but generally speaking, that's kind of something to be mindful of. Okay. That said, though, look at the RSI. We've got money and flow index is high. RSI is getting closer to 70, so we're hitting close to that resistance shelf. We take a look here. Let's quickly peek at our volume profile and see how much volume. We got a large amount of resistance above us with volume. Okay, so keep in mind that half the reason why the price action probably wicked out right here and turned right around, because there's a lot of volume resisting that. So in other words, with the large amount of volume at that place, whales are essentially holding the price action down because they don't want to get to that level, mainly because they're taking profits. Okay, so again, strong amount of volume at that point. Let's go ahead and take a look at a few moving averages. We got the 200-day SMA working its way here as a potential resistance. So if we close below that here today, that could spell reversal as well. So just another reason why you may want to be cautious taking a long position with this coin. It is nice, though. However, keep this in mind, this constellation, of course. The price action had difficulty here, here, and here to break that resistance level. There's a solid chance that this is the new support. Okay, so again, 1685 is likely the new support for this coin. So the price does pull back. Keep in mind, could just pull back to that level and continue higher. Okay, so again, I'm by no stretch just shutting this coin down, saying it's not gonna go anywhere. But there are some overextension / resistances that we got to be mindful of. Okay, both right here at 1725 and upwards of that upper candle wick there at about 1720. Okay, so 1725 to 1775, that little 50-cent range is going to be somewhat of a resistance for us. Okay, all right. Let's take a look at the 4-hour and see if there's anything else that's kind of showing or telling us here. If this is the potential top here, just say for example this is the top, we could very well see that the price might pull back. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here at what that would look like. It's pretty standard stuff here because again, when it comes to Elliott Wave, it's all based on Fibonacci retracement of different swings, right? We've got three different swings. They're typically 3 higher highs and 2 higher lows. That's how you get a 5 here. And then once you hit your 5, you're going to come down to an ABC pattern. That's 2 lower lows and a lower high. Okay, so keep in mind, if this does come to fruition, and this is the top, we could very well see the price correct itself all the way down as low as 17, 16.75, or 16.5. Okay, so nice round numbers there. Every 25 cents, we got a new Fibonacci level. So just something to be mindful of. Is that going to happen as a guarantee? No. Previous liquidity has been swept here, but this lower level hasn't been. So if Bitcoin, just say, has a bad day tomorrow, starts trending towards 30,000, you bet your Bippy, we're going to see this Elliott Wave complete itself, work its way down, fill that lower level, and quite possibly sweep that lower amount of liquidity. Okay. Just some things to be aware of. Keep in mind, we do have our 1-week high as a potential support, but once more, 1-week close, very, very common for the price to gravitate towards that. So my speculation here is that the price is going to come down to the 16.75 range in the relative near future. It's just a matter of when, and really just depends on how the price action behaves tomorrow. If Bitcoin takes off and has a great day, none of this matters. You got to recognize that. That's the crazy, crazy funny thing about trading altcoins. You got to be kind of careful and understand those things in the big picture. Bitcoin is printing a pretty significant rising wedge pattern on the daily, or actually even weekly if you look at it, the bigger picture. And it's also pointing downwards too as well if you see, you can take a look on my my Twitter and Telegram here as well. We can see that the price analysis here for Bitcoin, it has a lot to do with this. And I just want to show the chart just so you can kind of see it. Kind of explains it a little bit more for us. You can see this bearish type of divergence as well as liquidity sweep. So there's a hidden bearish divergence where the price action is pulling down for the indicator and the price action is coming up. Okay, so keep in mind, we probably see liquidity sweep there, the 35,200 range, sweep that upper liquidity, wreck all the shorts at that level, and then the price will come back down with the late longs getting hammered as well. Just know that's a common thing for most coins. And if Bitcoin's doing that, imagine what this coin will do too. Okay, so all the more reason just to be cautious and careful is all I say. Okay, so last but not least, let's take a quick peek at the hourly. We're probably in pretty good shape here. Actually, maybe not. We were overextended on the hourly. We also can see here that the cloud is looking good. So this isn't necessarily conflicting information, just implies that we shouldn't experience the price to go much higher from here. We might see a bit of a liquidity sweep or grab of that upper level there. But for the most part, I think it's pretty safe to presume that we're overextended here for the moment. We can see that the Ichimoku cloud is telling us to leave for long position open if you have one. So by no means am I saying just close it and open a short. I'm just saying that if you're going to consider a long position, consider a lower 16.5, 16.75, $17 range, because there's a stronger likelihood of that getting hit before this price action breaks higher than that 1780 resistance. Okay, but once more, cloud is kind of telling us we're good to go in this sense here. In other words, we don't have any firm indications to close a long position just yet. That doesn't necessarily mean that you just instantly open a short because that door closes. Okay, so again, I'd just be cautious and careful, especially leading until tomorrow. Wait until after the Fed meeting, see what happens, and then go from there, because there's always that factor where we're not quite sure what's going to happen next because it's all based on fundamentals. I really don't like trading fundamental data. Okay? So again, that's all about fundamentals tomorrow. So you can get lucky with a flip of a coin, or you could effectively be careful and wait like a mature, smart trader. Again, that's just my thoughts. Doesn't mean you're mature if you're trading into it. Just recommend low leverage, low position size if you are. We have a couple of trades open already right now, so it's not like it's a thing where you just have to abandon ship and cut all your losses. But it might be a good consideration leading into it if you have a large position open. Okay, please be careful, especially if you're following other folks out there that are just posting nothing but nonstop, constant, massive profits. They're probably not sharing with you the massive losses either, because again, higher leverage, higher risk, and oftentimes greater reward. True, but if you're not careful, it can be a very big disaster. So just be careful. All right. Anyways, enough about that. Sorry, I just care, and I get a lot of folks coming over to my premium group asking like, hey, can you recover my portfolio? Well, it's not exactly what I do. I help you grow your portfolio by sharing my trades with you, but that sometimes doesn't sink in. Again, be responsible for your own trades and use good risk tolerance. Those are all things I teach in my trading academy, which are available, of course, to my members. So if you are part of my premium group and you're not watching those videos, watch them through a few times. Make sure you get a good foundation. It really, really helps. All right, thanks again for watching. Thanks again so much as well for the request. Really appreciate you. Again, thank you so much for just being part of the community here, Kratos. Appreciate you. Thanks again. All right, hope you all have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.